welcome back to another Crab's Treasure. I'm Dear Darling, and from the unexplored depths we will prove if we are truly trash or treasure. Well, we're kind of like in the epilogue, epilogue now, where last time we completed the museum, and we basically had a tour around it to see everything. Now, I'll be 100% honest with you, the next sort of bunch or so of episodes that we're going to be doing will probably feel a bit more like filler episodes, and that's because it's unfortunately fallen in the middle of July, which is a time where I'm pretty busy doing a lot of other drawing for an event called Art Fight, but that means essentially that I don't have time to really work on the thumbnail arts. So this series is going to essentially just sort of continue for a while, for a few more episodes until July's over and I have time to finish off the thumbnail art for the next series. So that's basically what we'll be doing, is we'll be doing some 100%-ish like things. But for now we will be doing never mind. What we're going to be doing is trying to get every single one of the shells. Now, one of them, and achievements. I'm not sure if we'll get literally every achievement, but we'll get a decent amount of them. So I'm using a guide from Brackragon or something on Steam, I think. Let me just double check. Brackragon, to basically get, firstly, all the shells that we're missing, because I think that's a pretty good place to start. Apparently, most of the ones that we're missing from here are actually from Shellfish Desires, which makes it quite easy for us to get, because that just requires us to actually purchase things. But yes, so I'm planning to get all the shells. I think I'll try and get as many of achievements as possible, and I don't know how close we are to upgrading our fork, but we might try and upgrade that as well. So we're free off actually upgrading our fork, so that's not too bad. But yeah, apparently the first one I bet I never noticed is that this is a hook-shottable shell, which actually seems like a pretty good one, pretty good offensive one, right? +2 attack, weight, small, gives pop-off, not bad. I mean, our thimble, again, is just, as I say, the thimble is just brokenly strong, in my opinion. This is still my favourite song for some reason in the game. But the other things we have to buy, like the conchigli. Sorry about that, a little bit of a pause, but you didn't really miss much. What I was really saying is that we bought the conchigli, the pasta shell, and now we had to buy basically just quite a few more just from this place, like the shuttlecock, twist top. Yeah, we've done that. We've seen that before. Bartholomew, legendary pirate who once terrorized the shallows. Okay, so it's basically the same as the decoy duck one. Felix cube. These are expensive, my word. Wait, hold on. So we need about 19,000, 26,000, 36,000, 41,000, 58,000-ish? Like 70,000-ish? My word. These things are expensive. Okay, well, we'll buy what we can, I suppose. And we'll just sort of try them on. No, I don't mean to... Sorry, I didn't mean to speak of you. Well, I guess we can see what their thing is. What did that do? Consume some shell health to restore Kril's health. Okay. And then this presumably does a... Oh, that's not right. The self-destruct sequence. Okay, that's kind of fun. And then this does just a normal twist stop. Okay. We need to actually first, before we do anything else then, sell some stuff at the pawn shop, because we do not have currently enough microplastics to purchase everything. So sell junk, sell everything essentially. We need tons and tons and tons of money to be able to get everything. 219,600. That should be more than enough, hopefully, to get everything. I don't remember how we can get up using a sponge, to be perfectly honest. Excuse me, I keep hitting the wall. There we go. I was like, that should be something to hook shot onto. As we go back to Shellfish Desires. This is more than enough to get everything, so I'm a-okay with it. And seeing what each of these shells... I didn't realise how many of the shells we just didn't get because we didn't buy them. Felix Cube is a Rubik's Cube, of course. It being Twist Top, I feel, is fair. I'm surprised it doesn't solve itself when you do that. That'd be pretty funny, I think. Oh yeah, well, we should read the flavor text for each of these as well. And you might be like, this is like really boring stuff, in which case, you know, fair. Consider this more like a, the filler episodes in between series, because I find it kind of interesting. You never really get a chance to do this so much. Whoa. For a brief duration, withstand all interruptions and knockdown from enemy attacks even while not blocking. Because, well, this is clearly a Slowbro helmet on the head, when it's usually on the tail. Which I guess makes sense, because I never really thought about it. I guess Slowbro is a hermit crab. Kind of. Hermit, I don't even know what it technically is. Piggy bank. Abandon your shell and cause enemies to attack it for a brief time. So this is a decoy. Does it drop microplastics when we do it? We can't attack it. Oh. It doesn't explode like the rubber duck one. The imposter from Among Us, obviously. Being smokescreen, I guess, is rather befitting. It doesn't... That looks a bit strange. I thought it'd be like we give it a piggyback, but so be it. I'm surprised with these Easter egg ones that they didn't put in like a tiny Easter egg, like when we do that sound, it doesn't play the Among Us like sound. Or maybe it does. It just like maybe it's like a rare occurrence or something. I shouldn't say it doesn't without me knowing. Baby shoe. Activate to receive another chance at life as long as the shell remains equipped upon death. It just sort of passively is always happening. Okay. We got trophy. So we nearly got all of them now. We should also buy all the costumes as well while we're at it. Literal party cannon. Is that what it's called? It's called party time. Okay. Matryoshka doll. This one, like, is if it breaks, you get a smaller one and smaller one every time, right? Abandon your shell and cause enemies to attack it instead for a brief time. Yeah, because that gets a large one. And then I guess we got the medium one now. And then we got the small one. I don't know if it's a tiny one, but we got the whole family. Look at that. Cute. So we bought all your wares and we basically just abandoned them outside your store. I don't know what you think about that necessarily. We might as well buy all of these as well while we're at it. Although I do like just the basic Kril, to be honest. Do you say anything now that we bought you out? No? Okay. Well, let's see how many different shells now we have left. Once we have them all, then we can actually properly sort of, I like how this is his block. Now we can sort of properly read through their descriptions and whatnot have you. Did I go the wrong way? No, I went the right way. Okay. Trust your instincts, you know? And by yours, I mean mine. Level up, we'll save the microplastics for now. Oh, these are all automatically insured. Interesting. Okay, so the layer down here. This one is what? Hampton. Expired Grove Village Gates. Go east, drop down the cave. Okay. We need to teleport to the Expired Grove Village Gates. We need to go east, drop down to cave, leave midway towards alcove with shortcut to Flotsam. What? Okay, go east. Drop down to cave. Like that cave? I guess so. Leave midway towards alcove with shortcut to Flotsam. Leave midway to alcove. What the heck? What happened? Wait, let me look up a map. Is that Flotsam? Is that the alcove? Leave midway with alcove. What are we looking for again? Hampton. Don't think it's down there. Okay, maybe this is not leaving midway. I remember going here for the first time and being like, how do I get out of here? Oh, hold on. There's actually another achievement we need to do. We need to turn on assist mode. Assist settings. Another craft treasure is meant to be a challenging game. Everyone plays on their own way. If a game's difficulty is harming your fun, feel free to turn on some of these options to make things a bit easier. There is give Kril a gun, which we're meant to use to shoot a crab. There we go. That kills a crab. Shoot a crab with a gun. Gun. Shoot a horrifyingly powerful projectile that can defeat any foe. So that's actually probably quite good if we're trying to do, like, achievements or something. But okay. We can... Hard default. Restore defaults. I guess. There's a recover microplastics as well, apparently. The gun is gone. I don't know what buff we have at the moment is, but with something. Okay, so leave alcove midway to Flotsam Vale, or something like that. A wave breaker, just to make sure we won't have to deal with you. But yeah, I did see that in the list of the achievements, and I was kind of like, oh, is it that way maybe? How on earth do we get a gun? I'm surprised. There must be some sort of super secret way that we get the gun from, like, a rare unlock. But it makes sense that it's an assist mode feature, because that allows... Oh, there's a Hampton. I didn't realise this was something new, to be honest. Pop off. Okay, so that one we've done. We should have paid attention to what the last one was that we were missing. When's the nearest point over there? Because now we had to run all the way back. I didn't mean to run all the way back with a hand in, but so be it, I suppose. Is it this way? This doesn't seem right. I've taken a shortcut upwards. Oh, I don't know if we can go back upwards now I think about it. Well, okay, fine. I will do that next time to actually make a short list of the ones I'm missing. And then from there we could probably tell a bit easier which ones we actually have next to do. Rather than just being like, oh. Excuse me? Rude, very rude. Rather than being like, oh, we've got that one. Well, what do we have to do for the other ones? And then me being like, I don't know. It's been a while since I've done one of these collective ones. And actually, to be fair, normally I think I just do them such that I sort of jump cut between finding the shells. But I'm not in a rush, you know. We're sort of playing it by ear. But it's not the case of we're just trying to round off a session. The episode, or the let's play. We're just kind of, just sort of vibing, really. Collecting shells, having a good time, you know me. Where are we? Seriously, just give me a shell. Give me a shell. I have a feeling I was very close to a different waypoint shell, but we've ended up this way now, so I've kind of made my bed and then I have to sleep in it. Oh, there's one right there. How lovely. Okay, well, abandon this. Let us make a list of the ones we need. There's not actually all that many, surprisingly. So it looks like we're missing. Let's make another crab's treasure shells. We're missing, what is this? Dump truck. Gachapon. Gacha capsule. And sock. We're missing on the next layer. Service bell. I think we've seen the service bell. I just don't think I've picked it up. And then the one after that is we're missing the knight's helmet. Which seems like that's going to be a difficult one, because I'm pretty sure that has its own achievement. So, dump truck. Shalaport to Flotsam Vale mag rail platform. Okay, sure. Go southwest of a rooftop with a circling magnet. The magnet will drop you onto the shell. Excuse me. Go southwest. This way. To the rooftop with a circling magnet. Okay, that one, I guess. Was this always the soundtrack for this area of the game? Did I always miss this crystal? How did I not see this crystal? There's something I jive with this soundtrack. Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. Have you always been here? How are so many things I missed? Oh, whoa, whoa! I was gonna be like, that was your demise, but unfortunately we're locked into a falling animation and cannot. What? We're locked into a recovery animation and could not actually attack you. Wave breaker is fantastic for closing the distance and allowing us to get a couple more crystals. What power up do we have? Oh, it's probably one of these or something, which like will restore umami on. Defeating an enemy with umami based attack will restore umami charge? That's not really an umami based attack for a wave breaker, is it? Have you always been here? I'm not sure if I've ever noticed your presence before. Not in a like a, well, I mean, I guess that was quite in a disrespectful way, wasn't it? I didn't mean it in that disrespectful way. I just, I just literally never noticed. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't go too crazy now. We're just trying to get to the shell with a rotating magnet, and how the magnet apparently drops you onto the shell we need. Now how we get up there is a whole different question. Whoa! I never saw that crystal load before. We've got a whole ore there. A whole vein. Of crystals for our own exploration. Maybe we can just wave break it up to those enemies, huh? Do you think we can make that? Looks like we can. Oh, we can sort of cheat where we can just go up here. Probably not the intended way. But there's also a golden thing down here, which is interesting. How about the stainless relic? What? How is that a stainless relic? This sort of feels really just out of nowhere. How are we meant to get to it over here? From a different path. Not really sure how, to be honest. From platforming that way in a different building? Okay. Well, we didn't do that. We instead exploited the mechanics of this game to our advantage, which I guess we really should be doing in the epilogue. To try and, if we're trying to, well, I'm not sure if we're going to 100% this game necessarily, but, you know, at least get a decent amount of the stuff. Oh, we could have literally just come up here. Oh. Well, that's kind of put a damper on things, hasn't it? Oh, there's a crystal over there as well. How long have these crystals been here? Because I know we've missed some of Topoda's upgrades. So it's perhaps a good idea for us to get some of those. And for those we need crystals. Okay, so we're going to grab a next shell, I think, and then we're going to... I don't even know what shell we're getting with the dump truck. Okay, well I guess I'm going to wait for it to come back, and in the next part we'll grab the dump truck as the first thing we do. Wait, no. Oh no, no, it's right here. Okay, never mind. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Apparently it drops us on the dump truck. Shell. I don't... Is that it there? Oh, there it is, at the top. Huh. Who'd have thunk it? Nice. What's its ability? Rollout. Probably looks very cool, this one. That does look pretty cool. Okay, well I guess we're fighting you first. Oh my gosh, one kill. I just want to use rollout. Okay, let's not die, maybe. How about that? Not dying? Oh. This is so annoying. Stop fighting me two at once. I just wanna roll out, you know? It's such a silly way to defeat you, but there we go. Okay. Wonderful. Right. Well, then we'll round this episode up here, and in the next episode we will continue on with our shell hunting. So for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been another Craft Treasure. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.